Well, I can't recommend Alpha more highly to you. Alpha is easy to run. It requires just an open heart from the volunteers and leaders within your church. But you will see people come in who give their lives to Christ in such beautiful and profound ways. Hi, I'm Andrew Gardner. I'm the senior pastor of the Vine Church. And we run Alpha twice a year. And every time we do so, we're so excited because we see people come to know Christ. And you know, Alpha is actually really personal for me because at the age of 19, I actually came to Christ through an Alpha program. I was just walking along the street of the town where I was living at the time. I saw a sign in this church advertising Alpha, and it had that big bold question mark in the old logo, and that actually drew me in because I was asking some really big questions of life. So I signed up on the course and I attended with all of my big and challenging questions. But over the kind of safe environment of being able to do that in that environment of Alpha, I was able to give my life to Jesus. You know, I actually think that there are very few places in society right now where you can go and have an open, honest, and robust conversation about the big questions of life. And that's what Alpha does. And so when we run Alpha in any of our churches, we're actually opening up our church to be a safe place for non-Christians to come and engage. So often as churches, we think that church is really for Christians, but Alpha provides us a way to create an environment where non-Christians can come and feel at home, where they can bring those big questions that they're struggling with and have a place to actually have people listen, understand, engage, and to be presented with the narrative of the gospel in a way that their hearts can be open to. So if you're a church pastor and you're thinking to yourself, how do we enable our church to go from being so inward looking to more outward looking? Or how do I help my church to really walk out the Great Commission as best as possible? Well, I can't recommend Alpha more highly to you. Alpha is easy to run. It requires just an open heart from the volunteers and leaders within your church. But you will see people come in who give their lives to Christ in such beautiful and profound ways. And one thing that we found at our church is that it's not just non-believers or non-Christians that are coming to Alpha and being transformed. It's actually people in our own church environment. They come, they volunteer, they run the small groups, and they get transformed through the active work of sharing the gospel in such an open and beautiful way. So we encourage you, take a hold of Alpha, run with it, give yourselves the risk of trying it, and you'll find that God will take you out of your comfort zone and put you in a place where the gospel can truly be transformative in our city of Hong Kong. Activate Alpha everywhere.